Hey guys, Face Blast here with Reddit Templars. Going to go ahead and give you a war recap from our last war that we had with Dark Legends. It was an arranged war, and we'll go ahead and check out the war log. Uh, Looking nice and green there, I like that. But let's go ahead and look at this. We ended up winning on a tiebreaker. We had just a little bit over a percentage point on them, and it actually came down to one king pedestal. They had a 99% attack, their last attack, that if the king pedestal goes down, it's 67-68 them. But fortunately for us, it took a little too long for the attack to develop. Not much, but just a little. So let's go ahead and look at the board. They left stars on our top 1, 2, 3, and 5, and then number 10 was also not 3-starred. They actually ended up having to have 2 Town Hall 9s drop down and clean 8s. You can see we have a Town Hall 3 there. That's just to help get us to 25v25 matchup. We did pretty well cleaning their top bases, but then we left 5, 6, 8, 9, and 11 open. And one of the big differences is that we actually had all of our 8s cleaned, and we had a few Town Hall 8 attacks that weren't used just because at that point we'd already done attacks on the Town Hall 9s. We didn't necessarily need scouts. And our 8s were cleaned. So I want to go ahead and show you a couple of these attacks. First one I want to show you is a fresh hit on number 1 by Vengeance. And what you're going to see here is he's going to do a quad quake, go va ho. And right now he's just kind of dropping the quakes. He's going to open up, and he's going to open up 4 pockets there. So gets a lot of value from those quakes. There he's dropping in his golems. He's starting his funnel, just kind of letting those wizards go to work taking down those buildings. He's going to go ahead and send in 1 test wall breaker, just check for mini bombs, sends in the other 2, gets that wall open, gets his Valks going. And at this point, Valks are going in, 1 of his golems and his queen. 1 of his golems is sitting there just beating on a wall. It didn't redirect in, but that's okay. His Valks are going in, CC came out, and luckily it was a hound, so not too big of a deal. He's going to go ahead and heal up his Valks. They trip 1 giant bomb there. They're going to go ahead and get to work on that Tesla farm. And at this point the queen draws the king in. You can see he started his hog attack now. He's going surgical counterclockwise, and they're just kind of cruising through. At this point, Valk set off the 3rd giant bomb, and pretty soon there's the 4th one. So at this point, his Zogs are going in. There's no giant bombs left in the base, and so they're just kind of going to town. He's got, 4 defenses left. He's got plenty of hogs. His queen's still up. He's going to drop a couple of cleanup troops down there, kind of at the 3 o'clock. And that golem finally decides the wall isn't worth it. Never does quite get through. He's going to go ahead and redirect over. But at this point, he's on full cleanup mode. We'll go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this. Pops his queen ability. Kind of funny, an archer kind of gets the clue before everybody else goes over to that storage. But he does also have a swag heal there that he drops. So that was a great attack by Vengeance. That was a nice fresh hit on their number 1. They actually got a 99% 2-star on our 1 with their first hit, so it was nice to kind of come back and get a nice hit on them. So here we go. Here's Vengeance on number 2. He's going to go ahead and do a queen walk, go va ho. Only using 3 healers, and he can get away with 3 healers because his queen's not going to encounter too many point defenses. He's also going to go ahead and do a quad quake, and you can see he's kind of busting open all those compartments there. And he'll go ahead and start his queen moving, and she's down. This was not a fresh attack. This was a cleanup, so he knew that Tesla was there. Gets that giant to tank for his hogs and gets those hogs in there, just to make sure that his queen goes the right way and doesn't get too much damage there. But now she's walking the right way, and she's going to start moving through. At this point, he starts his golems going. He's got one golem, and he uses a giant to kind of tank to help, one, get the CC out, and two, get that funnel made for his troops there. And his golem, he gets his Valks down. They're going to go try and take out that CC. And unfortunately, he has a little bit of a wall breaker fail. So they're going to have to beat on the wall there to get through and get to that queen. So they're through, and now the Valks are just kind of coming through. He gives him a heal to get him back fresh. His queen's still walking around. Unfortunately, her healers are all gone. But at this point, there's no defenses that are really going to target her. So with that quad quake, his Valks have a little bit of a free reign. He's going to heal him back up. They've got that Expo on him. They've got the cannon on him, and he's going to sprinkle in a few hogs to take out those defenses. Tesla pops up, no big deal. His hogs are still just kind of moving through. And his queen, as she's taking down that last air defense, you see those two Teslas pop. There's double giant bomb set there, so that wizard's going to walk through and pop them both. His queen takes out the Teslas. He pops her ability, and he uses that last heal for his hogs there on that last Expo. Queen's going to pop in and help take that out. That one giant bomb, he had it pre-healed, so not a big deal there. And at this point, he's got probably 4 or 5 Valks up. His queen went down, but his king's still up. He's got a few wizards that he's going to sprinkle in for cleanup. And those Valks are going to eventually get through that wall there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on fast forward because there's only that one Arch Terror left. But his Valks come through, they bust through that wall, and there's just a few buildings there on the outside left. So there we go. There's a 3-star when they take down those builder huts. So nice hit, Elso. And from there, we're going to go down to number 4. And this is kind of a nice attack. It's a stoned Dragloon. So let's go ahead and pop it in there. This was by Zrazi, who came over and helped us out just to fill a weight. So thanks, Zrazi, for coming over. Great hit on this base. And he's going to go ahead. He's going to zap one of the air defenses. And at this point, he's going to send in 2 golems coming through. Actually, I'm sorry, 3. They're going to come through. There's a Tesla farm up there. This was actually a cleanup attack, so he knew that Tesla farm was there. He's got the 3 golems. He drops his wizards to kind of get the funnel going. There go the wall breakers. Queen's down. King's about to go down too. Just as soon as these last side buildings go down. And there goes his king. They're going to go in. And that Tesla farm's down. He's going to drop a jump to help his troops kind of move through the base. Sorry for that signal. We'll hopefully get it back. There we go. So his king takes down one of the air defense. There comes the CC troops. Pops his ability. Barbs kind of help finish up that last defense. And at this point, the CC's down. And the golems are going to go ahead and redirect to the second air defense there. He starts his dragons kind of funneling in. They're going to go take down that queen. And he's going to use a rage for the queen. Help her take out that Expo. Help his golems kind of just sitting there beating on the wall. They're going to try and get through. The queen takes out all the defenses in that pocket except for the cannon air defense right now. He's got some loons he's sprinkling in from the outside. At this point, that Expo is locked on his golem. His queen is just about ready to finish off that last air defense. He pops her ability to make sure it goes down before it can do too much damage to his loons. And there we go. There's only the Expo left and that wizard tower, but there's more than enough loons to go ahead. He actually has one still that he's holding. He's going to drop it here for cleanup as soon as that wizard tower goes down. And there we go. So he gets that loon down, it helps us clean up, and there we go. Nice hit, Zrazi. Thanks for coming over and warring with us. We appreciate it. So the next attack I'm going to show you is actually one of my attacks, and this one is a queen charge these nuts. So I'm going to go ahead and zap quake two of the air defenses. This was a fresh hit, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zap quake two defenses. I got the minions down, taking advantage of the lack of range, kind of setting the funnel for my queen and letting her work. I thought time might be an issue, so I wanted to get the queen walk going first before I zapped the defenses. I got the wall breakers in, breaking her into that pocket. Get those whiz down just to make sure that those buildings go down. Get my queen to head in because I need her to take out those two air defenses. And there she goes in. Tesla pops up. No big deal. It's the only defense that's hit my queen right now. She takes down one air defense. Working on that Tesla. And at this point, I go ahead and start dropping the zaps and the quakes. So 3 air defenses down now. Queen's going to go to that Dark Elixir drill. Now after that she's going to head to that last air defense, and she's done her job. I set down 6 dragons. I brought a max dragon in my CC plus 2 lanes. You know, that pocket's got 2 expos that are level 3 and the queen, so a lot for my dragons to deal with. And if you notice, I'm already down to 4 dragons. Now I'm down to 3 dragons. But I've got, right now, 1 expo is about to drop. The last expo is going to drop right here. And I've got 3 dragons left. They're just going to start working around the base. My queen walk is still going. I had a couple extra lanes that I sprinkled in to kind of come in and get those Teslas that popped. Still got my queen ability. She's still at full health, so I go ahead and rage her up. My king I'm just going to drop down just to kind of help clear out those buildings, take a little heat, just so the dragons can come in if they need to, and let the loon come in so the archer tower won't distract it or won't target on it. And my king's just kind of working through. The hound's about to pop now. There's no buildings around, so the queen has no problem going in and taking out those. Heals are still up. Here comes the last cannon's going to go down. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Got my king up, got my queen up, got the healers going. I've got 1 dragon left, and all I've got left in my way is that 1 Tesla. So that max dragon comes in, takes out the Tesla, takes out the builder's hut, and there we go. So that was that one. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Last tech I want to show you is Curly Calvin. He's one of our 8.5s. We had 1 8.5 each in this matchup, so he actually cleaned 15, which is his mirror 8.5, and went up and did a fresh hit on 14. So I want to go ahead and show you that. So he's going to go ahead and do a stoned go-ho. He does a quad quake to open it up. And he's going to go ahead and drop his golems here. At this point, you know, we don't know what's in the CC. We've seen a lot of hounds, a lot of golems, a lot of Pikas. So he's going to just get that funnel going. At this point, the trash is kind of out, so he drops his queen, drops his king in there to go in, and it was a good funnel. He goes ahead and pops a rage for his kill squad just to help them get through. This was the first CC that we saw with the dragon in it, but with the rage, everything went down pretty quick. And at this point, his king's going through, the queen's down. He's still got a golem left. He's going to go ahead and just start sprinkling in his hogs. He does about 8 down at the bottom just to kind of help clear out those defenses. And we were guessing that there was a double joint bomb up here in the top between the expo and the air defense. So he went ahead and started going in surgical, getting his hogs through and saved him so that he was going to go ahead and do some suicide hogs there. And as soon as they take down this expo, you're going to see they're going to go ahead and go in and trigger that double giant bomb. It's okay. He's still got a heal left. He had plenty of hogs, not that many defenses. He's going to let the rest of his hogs go. And at this point, you know, the expo's down, the Teslas are down, cannon's about ready to go down. All that's left is that mortar. And he went ahead and dropped some of his cleanup troops. And there we go. So that was a nice hit, Curly Calvin. Not bad doing it with 10 and 9 heroes. So it's always nice when your 8.5 can go ahead and jump in and get 2 fresh hit 3 stars. So good war, Calvin. And there we go. So that is the war recap. Like I said, all the 8s and below, or all the 8s were 3-starred. And good war, Dark Legends. Like I said, it came down to a king pedestal being the difference between our victory and theirs. So great war, Dark Legends. We appreciate it, and good luck in the future. Thanks, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and click on like, and we appreciate you checking it out.